Well, that's real original.
That's really original.
Oh, that's real original.
The Real Original Podcast. All right, we're back.
Hello and welcome.
It's been a long freaking time.
No time has passed.
Oh, yeah.
We're on schedule still.
Yep, this is supposed to happen. It smells like something's burning. You smell that?
Just smells like good food to me.
Hopefully my wife's not burning down the house right now while we're in it.
No way.
Perfect. Yeah, she get
Lock all the doors.
Yeah, she get two birds with one stone.
Yeah, no joke.
Two of her issues will be taken care of at once. No, yeah, we've had a lot going on. Freaking sickness has ripped through our town. I got it.
Probably everywhere.
You had it first, and then I got it, and then we've been busy. So here we are.
Just busy. Lots of shit going on.
Yep, we're back by popular demand. I'm just coming off of it, so I'm fighting through it to be here for you guys, just for you.
Shake off the rust and
because
see
I
what
love
we
you.
can do here.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, last time we talked about apocalypse scenarios and Interstellar. And speaking of apocalypse scenarios, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. Remember that movie?
Nice kind of food apocalypse, huh?
Well, you remember they turned into, they're like demon food at some point.
Oh, yeah,
right?
it's like food
living
animals and it's fucking you up and shit.
It's like food with consciousness in the second one, right? Or something? Yeah, remember? So. Yeah.
The first one is like just like food tsunamis and shit.
Yeah, there's like huge bananas and giant pancakes that squash the school and stuff. Remember?
Yeah, that is the second one where they're
no, that's the first one
where they gain sentience and
yeah, there's like
creatures.
Yeah, there's like the little strawberry.
The first one is just like hurricanes and food NATOs.
Yeah. 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 Speaking of that, the question of the day, the topic of discussion is, if you had the Cloudy with the Chance of Meatball machine, what would you type into it? Assuming it's not going to destroy everything. It's not the last thing you get to type.
I don't know. Cheesy broccoli soup.
Yeah, in what way though? Like, is it coming down in big bowls, smashing everything, or is it just normal size?
Just fill up the ocean with it.
That'd have a lot of consequences for the economy.
The fish would thrive in it. It'd be a lot better than water.
The fish would get huge. Have a lot
That'd
to
be great
eat.
for the ecosystem, I think.
No, it'd be terrible.
Imagine you go out of your beach house, you bring a bowl with you.
I feel like you'd be typing in
take a good scoop out of the ocean, and you got a good soup to eat.
You'd be typing in like a huge fucking can of beer, and then like giant sweet potato fries with a huge thing of ranch, like a hot tub size thing of ranch.
What I type in personally,
yeah,
just chicken strips, side of ranch, plain fries, and salt.
Shout out to our other friend. I don't know. Yeah, I like the huge Jell-O house he made.
Oh yeah, that was
sick.
Badass.
Yeah. It'd be tough because you can type the food in, but you can have it come down any way you want. So it's like,
yeah.
What do you do?
I don't know. Medium rare. Stuff ice cream inside of a turkey.
Imagine how nasty though. Like, would you eat that off the ground? Because it'd fall from the sky, and then you'd have to
fall in the dirt. 5 second
rule,
I guess.
You'd be picking dirt and grubs off of it, and leaves and twigs.
5 second rule, I guess. You gotta know where it's coming down. And
well, it's like in the movie, they have like the bowls and stuff. They're like waiting out there,
reaching up to the sky.
Yeah, they got like the plates and stuff. So you'd have to do that.
Since I watched that movie.
It's good. It's good. I'm trying to think. Probably just a huge basket of fries. Huge basket of fries. I mean,
you can put anything in there, I guess. Any kind of
Chick-fil-A sauce. Oh, have the Chick-fil-A sauce, like a hot tub sized bowl of Chick-fil-A sauce, and then a giant thing of fries, and I just live on that.
Fill up a hot tub.
Unperishable fries. Let me correct. I have to type that in. to the thing. Unperishable giant basket of regular sized fries.
I mean, that stuff, it would be great for a time, but then, yeah, once it's down there for, a couple days.
Imagine how nasty it would stink
gross,
and how many like little rodents and rats and
oh, yeah.
animals, vermins.
You crawling out of the ocean to get to that shit.
Yeah, gross. At least it turned a nasty little sardine town into something cool for a little bit.
Yeah. They had cruise ships coming in, and
we could use that right about now. It's a little gray and sardini out there right now.
Yeah, no joke.
A little bit soggy, so yeah.
Just hoping some chicken strips fall out of the sky.
Yeah. Gotta type it in. We got a computer right here. Let's make it happen.
I mean, you could type anything.
Cheeseburger.
What kind of random mix up would you do of food? Because I mean, the mayor's putting in like crazy shit.
Yeah, I like when he comes in and he has that giant hot dog and he shoves it down his throat. Like he chokes it down, and he's in that little like scooter because he can't move. He's so huge. I'd probably do like, because I've always wanted to try.
He's a good-looking little short dude before.
Yeah, like a bacon maple burger from like the fair. I've never tried one of those, and I want to try one.
Bacon maple burger?
Yeah, like a maple donut burger, I guess. Sorry,
that sounds like it'd be heaven.
I'd try that.
Heaven.
Yeah, you'd be able to catch a couple on the plate and try it out.
There you go. You had one of those donut burgers, right?
I have tried a bite of like the glazed donut, but I want the maple bacon donut burger. Or that's freaking.
That does sound good.
Incredible.
Just the donut burgers are great.
Yeah.
So maple on there, I guess. Yeah.
It'd be great and all to have like food and stuff everywhere, rain from the sky. Especially with the grocery prices right now. Type in eggs and it'd be
a dozen eggs.
It'd be $12 cheaper than it is now. Yeah. $1 per egg. But then you got another problem. You got all those nasty rats and stuff, and they're bringing the Black Plague up.
How do you catch the eggs, though?
It's like a science experiment. You got to find a way to catch it without it breaking.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you gotta. Have the parachute on it or whatever. Yeah. Drop it off the school.
You'd have to do like have you ever seen those commercials for the purple mattress?
Oh yeah.
Drop the marbles on it, or like the bowling ball.
You can sit on the egg and it'll be fine.
Yeah. There's an egg in there. You could get a purple mattress and just catch a bunch of those eggs. It'd be perfect.
You saw that video? They were like doing a demonstration in like a mall or something, and they had it on a chair, the purple stuff. And they're like, sit on that egg. It's not going to crack. So the lady sits on it, and then she gets up, and the egg isn't there anymore.
Oh, jeez. That's horrible. Jeez, she just sucked it up into oblivion. That egg is never going to be seen again.
Yeah, a few hours later, it was laid again. But
yeah, all incubated and ready to go. That's horrible. Horrendous. Well, okay. What would you do if it was like the giant food? Like, would you be pumped or would you be scared?
And shit?
Like, destroying the schools and the courthouse and...
I don't know. I mean, all the kids were happy when it destroyed the school.
Yeah, that's sweet, but I don't have to worry about that anymore. So
yeah,
I have equity in stuff now. So if things get destroyed, that's not good.
I mean, if a giant fucking apple fell on the IRS building, it wouldn't be too sad,
No, I'd be typing in Fiesta food next day. We're gonna celebrate, people.
Yeah, Taco Tuesday on there.
Yep. Don't kill us, but we hate you. IRS people, if you work there, fuck you.
Oh, don't say that. We'll get fucked.
Fuck you. Yeah, I don't know. It'd be that'd be one of the best apocalypse scenarios.
Food?
Yeah. The Claudio with a chance of meatballs.
I said situation. It really depends, really.
Nah, it'd be sick. If it was a sentient food, that would suck, but it'd be horrible.
A giant, like a banana horse thing running up to you.
Yeah. Ooh, no thanks.
Something to you. Who knows?
Yeah, we don't want any of that. So, yeah, I don't know. I'd probably type definitely the maple bacon donut burger. I would want to try that for sure. Be first. and then like the snow could turn into ice cream. That'd be sick.
Oh yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah.
Sliding
Have a
off the
snowball
roof
fight.
and shit.
Yeah.
What happens when that all melts though, dude? Ooh.
It would be pretty gross. Yeah.
It'd be really gross.
Yeah. Imagine the cleanup.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you could get a lot of people a lot more community service hours by having that thing around. You're gonna go freaking sweep up yesterday's banana splits off the street. You're gonna do that all day.
Yeah, the greats in town.
You're gonna get 800 hours of
Wouldn't be able to
community
handle
service in this week.
Could just dump it all in the ocean and all the fish would eat it. You know?
Yeah, disposable. I don't.
Yeah.
What would you do with it? It'd probably just go to landfills, but then you're attracting freaking bears down and everything else.
Yeah, just dump it in the ocean probably wouldn't be too bad. If it's small quantity. If you're filling up...
They're already doing that.
Yeah, if you're filling up the ocean with cheesy broccoli soup, might not be the best. But just like an island's worth of... The island covered in food, you scoop that all off there.
Imagine how claustrophobic that'd be, trying to swim in cheesy broccoli.
Remember what they did? They had
the
truck
collection system, and then
they had that truck that would
it
slingshot it up above the dam.
Yeah, that's what destroyed the town.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah, that. I don't know, dude. It'd be disastrous for sure. It would not be good, but it would be if that was one of the apocalypse scenarios. That's the one I'd pick to live through.
Yeah, it wouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, you got food everywhere.
Food everywhere.
Yeah, if you could get to the computer, you could just type in whatever you want.
Yeah,
you know,
you could.
Roy Rogers comes down
with food airstrikes and shit.
Yeah, send down the corn dog
giant
missiles.
Meatballs over there.
You could corn dog people. Dumb. But yeah, I don't know. That'd be. If you had that kind of power, what would you do with it? That's like the hardest question.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because you could do anything.
That's an obvious one, though.
Another one I'd do is tres leches cake, because it's like gooey cake.
Yeah.
And I'd just like to see what would happen. To have that fall everywhere, and I'd just eat it. Oh.
Yeah.
You could eat the top layer and it didn't touch the ground. So good.
Yeah, I guess
good.
with like cupcakes and stuff, you're eating the good part of it.
Do you think you'd have to put your 4-wheel drive on a lot to climb all that shit, all the bananas and orange peels and stuff?
Power washing the bottom of your vehicle.
Suck. That's sick.
If it's like caked with literal cake below there.
Yeah, and it's all like nasty and moldy. Yeah.
Yeah. That would be rough for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you didn't answer me. What would you, if that was the scenario, what would you do? If it was like the giant food, you couldn't stop the machine. You're right. You can't get up to it.
I'd harness it.
The Flintstones defer.
Well, I don't know.
You can't harness it.
If you harnessed it, you could just like...
The Flintstones defer.
You keep it to yourself and you package up like some of the food and shit and you sell it. And then you end up being a billionaire.
A huge business.
Off of selling free food that you made.
Frozen microwave dinner tycoon.
You just sell food that's made out of nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, Flint Lockwood is kind of stupid.
It'd just be 100% profits all the time.
Yeah, Flint Lockwood's kind of stupid. He did it as community service. He should have just freaking...
Yeah, he could have became a billionaire and then paid a bunch of scientists to get the shoes off of his feet.
Yeah, to scrape the shoes off. Spray on shoes. Wasn't that a thing for a bit? I thought I saw something like that. People...
Like a real spray on shoe.
Yeah, exactly. I swear I've seen it. I had to look it up quick.
I think it was like it might have been a joke thing.
I swear I've seen it, dude.
Sounds super familiar too. It might have been like a concept thing. It's like scientists right now are working to develop spray-on shoes.
No, but it was like they actually had it, and I saw. I didn't see them like apply it. I just saw a picture of it.
Didn't he make those because he couldn't tie his shoes or something?
Well, yeah. Save a lot of time, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Flex Seal. Someone made some out of Flex Seal.
It's a Flex Seal.
Yeah.
Oh.
Jeez.
That'd be rough.
Yeah, you're not getting that off.
Well, instead of getting those barefoot shoes, you could just Spray something on there.
Yeah. Spray on shoes. Shout out all my lazy homies. Be awesome. Save a lot of time. You wouldn't have to take your shoes off or on ever.
You have to get used to sleeping in them, though, I guess.
Yeah. That'd be worse than like trying to sleep in jeans or something.
Horrible. In shoes. Yeah.
That
would be awful.
That's sick.
How much ventilation do you think those things got?
Zilch. None
just
whatsoever.
Have trench foot under the fucking spray on
You don't need
shoes.
feet anymore. It's just the shoes now. The feet can disintegrate in there.
They would. I mean, if there's no ventilation in there, it'd just be trench foot underneath the spray.
You would just become the shoe. Like, the shoe would just become a part of you.
Oh, you just have to spray it all on just all over yourself.
Yeah, that's... I don't know.
That'd
That's
be
terrible.
Yeah, that would suck.
Well, yeah. What, we went out fishing today. It was fun. Do you understand the hatches at all?
No.
No, I don't get it.
No. Just ask the fishing guy.
Whoa, what are they
What's
biting on? The end of my line. Yeah, it's hard to know. I kind of just look at the bugs, like, because I go walk a lot down by the river. And I just kind of look at what I see.
Most people do, yeah.
Yeah, I just kind of look at what I see. But, like, there's people out there, like, flipping rocks over and seeing what larvae are out and what they're going to be turning into and stuff. It's crazy. I don't get the hatch like at all. Any of the hatches.
Yeah. It's tough. You got to have a lifetime of knowledge.
And the good old midge. Can't go wrong with the midge. That's why I just throw a midge on all year. That's what I used to do when I was too lazy to tie a new one on every time.
Oh, yeah, dude. That's what you got to do.
I don't know, dude. I think you could do a lot better. Like, switch them out.
Here, I just thought of something. So, sequels usually suck, but what, like, movie would you choose to be made have a sequel or something
That didn't have one?
that didn't have one, and it would actually be a good sequel too?
That's kind of tough. That's a good question.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Tough one.
Interstellar.
Oh yeah, I guess that was kind of cliffhangery when it ended.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
There's probably no plans to make a second one. We gotta wait till our
Avatar.
We gotta wait till our technology advances to get a sequel on Interstellar.
Yeah, he was too busy making Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
I would pick Avatar, the Blue People.
They already had a sequel.
I know. Yeah, I don't know. Interstellar one would be cool, but
The Squeakquel.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. What would you pick? That's a tough question.
I haven't thought about it. I just thought of that. Yeah, I don't know.
Sequels usually ruin everything. Besides,
Usually.
like, Shrek 2 and Ice Age 2.
Toy Story 2.
Toy Story 2, yeah, that's a decent one.
Yeah, sequel.
Monsters University.
I want Monsters University 2.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be... I'm going to the theater to see that.
Monsters University 2 Community College.
Yeah. That's a good question because they usually suck.
Well,
but if it's good, like, that's tough.
What movie would you want to have a bad sequel?
None, because it'd ruin
Do you
it.
have a movie that you don't like? That you could be like, yeah, fuck them. Make a bad sequel to that movie.
Oh, like a revenge sequel? Like,
Kinda.
Wishing on a revenge sequel?
What kind of movie do you hate? You're like, fuck the people who like that movie. Make a bad sequel for them.
That's tough. I don't want to get in trouble here. I gotta be careful. Oh, what's a dumb freaking movie that...
I guess that's... I mean, most movies have bad sequels. Like, Dumb and Dumber had a couple bad.
Yeah. That you don't want to bring that up. I forget. Those are not canon. That's not part of the universe. All right.
Dumb and Dumber had a few bad ones. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. There's lots of bad sequels out there. Man from Snowy River 2. That's
not canon.
Okay, but
it's not canon.
It's one of those ones that they switch out actors and shit, and it's not the same. That's like the worst way to do a sequel. If you can't get the same actors on, just fucking scrap it.
Yeah, exactly. Did Flush Away ever get a sequel? I feel like
I don't think so.
They could have had a pretty baller sequel. I feel like they could have slam dunked that for sure.
The Flushed Away cinematic universe.
Yeah, I love that.
It might have a direct-to-DVD sequel.
There might be a really crummy one.
Yeah.
You know what I wish that they could redo is like the open season sequels.
Yeah.
I don't
100%.
hate the dog water park one, the second one. Like where Mr. Weenie.
Well, if you could redo it and have
lost.
the original voice actors in it, that would be good.
That would have been
Because I think
wise.
Elliot and Boog are like different.
Yeah.
They have different voice actors and they sound not the same. So
Yeah, it's not.
sucks.
It's no good.
Yeah.
No dice. No dice.
Yeah, that would. If they kept going with that, that would have been good.
Mm-hmm.
Bring Shaw back. They brought Shaw back, but he sucked in that other one.
In the Swamp Stories one or whatever?
Yeah, the very
scary
newest
swamp
ones or whatever.
Yeah.
The very. I forget. It wasn't good though. I watched it still, but I shouldn't have.
I love the feel of open season. I wish that the second one or the third
lived
one
up to it. Yeah.
Yeah, and the second one even like it needed some major help for sure.
Yeah.
Bad.
They keep pumping out those.
Interstellar would have been a cool sequel.
Oh yeah.
I think. I mean, unironically, shout out episode 7. Go check it out.
Turbo too.
Turbo. Yeah, no. I'm trying to think. That's tough. Do you think Count of Monte Cristo would have had a cool sequel if they made one?
I mean, it wraps up very nice.
Yeah, it's kind of
one of those.
It's kind of
ones
neatly, tightly.
Yeah.
There's nothing more you could do.
All
with
the
it.
loose ends are tied up. His adversaries are dead.
Yeah.
Yep. He got his revenge.
He got his way.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. It'd be.
He got the girl.
Yep. He killed Fanon.
Spoilers. You got the girl. Just give it up.
Spoilers. You might. Yeah, if you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's freaking awesome. That's tough, dude. I don't even know. I have no idea. Do you have any in mind?
That would redo a good sequel.
Well, like, either redo a good sequel or
redo
have a good
bad
second.
sequel and make it good. How about that?
Yeah. The Ice Ages should have stopped after number 3. They've gone a little overboard.
Well, what was the second one on that one? Was the second one the dinosaur one?
No, that was the Meltdown. So there was like fish dinosaurs. But...
Oh yeah, the second one was really good.
Yeah, the second one's awesome. That's when he meets Ellie.
Oh, dude, I
like,
remember the McDonald's toys and shit.
Oh,
those were sick.
Bussin'.
Yeah.
Shrek 2.
Oh yeah.
You can't beat that.
Can't beat that.
That's what a sequel should look like.
Shrek the Third even wasn't that bad. Everybody hates it.
It wasn't that good. It wasn't
that good, but
I watched all 3 of them recently. I watched all 3 of them recently, and even Forever After. And the third one is definitely the weakest, but it's not bad. It's just it's got some funny parts.
Yeah.
I like when they're attacking far, far away, and he takes the stamps off of the envelopes and throws them back in the mail, and he's like laughing about it. It's so good.
Yeah, there's a lot of good parts, like the pirate fight scene.
Yeah, they're on land and they're making Shrek walk the plank, and then he falls backwards into like a treasure chest, and they're trying to shut it on Shrek. Oh, yeah. So good.
As a kid, that part where it's like the pukes flying out of the stroller all over Shrek.
Oh yeah.
It's like, God damn, what the hell is happening?
Yeah, and then Donkey's like a baby ogre too.
Oh, I forgot about that. As a kid, that cracked the shit out of me. That was so funny. But
I think some of the new. Oh, I know one that this is for everybody out there. The new Star Wars sequels.
oh yeah,
Redo
those.
Make those good.
I mean,
make Kylo Ren the main. He's the coolest.
well, shit, you could have built like. I mean, they already copied so much from the other trilogies. They could have just made Kylo Ren another Anakin and like went through his story and then
They could have done it
evil and shit.
They could have kind of done it really cool.
They could have did a lot of stuff.
They could have done it backwards, like where he was bad and then he slowly started to turn good, which is kind of what happened.
But
huh?
Oh yeah, I guess they team up or whatever at the end. But
yeah, that last one was,
or just do something completely unique and don't just copy the old ones.
Yeah.
And like, well, they have a Death Star, but it's actually a whole planet this time.
Yeah, which it already was like
the planet Death Star.
Why does it need to be any bigger?
Yeah,
dumb.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what else too. There's a lot of bad ones out there. Now that we're getting on the topic,
Dumb and Dumber 2, they could have did a lot with that one.
That was so disappointing. Even as I was like,
well, they had a few.
When did that come out?
They had a couple spinoffs. They had the one with them as kids in high school or something.
That sounds awful. I don't even want to see that.
Did you never see that one?
No, thank goodness.
That's like, I watched that as a kid. I actually watched that one first. I didn't even watch the.
It came out.
Dumb and Dumber.
It came out in 2014, dude.
The newest one.
Dumb and Dumber 2.
Oh yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, even as like a 13-year-old kid, I was like, "This is stupid.
This is so dumb.
This sucks compared to the first one." Yeah. Dumb.
Yeah, they have that whole thing where they're like reading his memories and has the dog lick the peanut butter off of him and shit.
I don't remember any of the scenes, but
it was bad.
I just remember the one part when he's like faking to be dumb,
oh yeah,
like stupid for like 20 years.
Yeah,
like, I got you. Like,
20 years. Yeah.
I thought that was actually kind of a decent starter, but
it was still kind of a stupid way of like bringing him back, But
yeah, I didn't like how freaking.
It's like, Lloyd, you played Brain Dead for 20 years. That's what they've been doing in between movies.
Yeah, I didn't like how. I just remember as a kid like thinking it was weird that Lloyd got with what's his name's daughter, Harry's daughter.
Does he?
Yeah, that's like
I don't remember that.
Yeah,
that sounds awful.
Harry's got a daughter in that episode.
Oh, yeah, that was a horrible sequel.
I just want to forget it exists.
Yeah.
Which I do most of the time, but
yep. Now you guys have to remember it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, yeah, we're stuck with it now. They made it, and now we have to live with it. What about TV shows? That same concept for TV shows.
I haven't watched much that.
Imagine if they
Dexter, the last season kind of sucked. But it's just kind of how they portrayed Dexter in that one. Because the villain was solid. I mean, it was Mr. Krabs, the guy that voices Mr. Krabs.
Really?
He had kind of a crazy MO and shit, too. But they could have did, stuff with that, too.
Yeah.
And then they made him have way too many mistakes and shit. Like, he wasn't. It was bad. And then just having a son in there, his son wasn't that strong of a character either.
Dumb.
So they kind of fucked that one up. Which the last episode of that, before that, they kind of cliffhangered it. That one was shitty too.
Yeah. I did think of a movie that had a really strong sequel recently. I'm going to sound bandwagon-y, but Doom 2 was fucking awesome.
Doom 2, never watched it.
You got to see it, dude. It's awesome. Have you seen the first one?
I did, but I fell asleep through most of it.
We'll watch it. That's what we're going to watch.
I don't know.
It's good.
I don't know. Hop on the bandwagon, I guess, and watch it, huh?
It's good, yeah. You'll like it. It's sick. But that Dune 2 was freaking awesome. I liked it a lot.
They like spice. What more is there to know?
No, so the first one's really slow, and then the second one, it just explodes. It's awesome.
Why did everybody like the first one then?
Huh?
Why did just because it had Zendaya and that other guy in it? That's the only reason people like the first one, or what?
They're in the second one too.
Well, yeah.
The first one's good because it's setting up everything. It's like the first, like it's kind
why
of
was
like
it such a big thing back in the day? Was that like based off of something like a big book that was popular or something?
Yeah, it's a really old book that came out. I don't know when.
I know that, but like I just don't know why people were so hyped for it. Probably just because Zendaya and what's his name, Timothy, they were on their high points at that time.
No, they're sick. They're good actors.
Another one I didn't watch was that.
According to Google here, the Dune science fiction novel by American author Frank Herbert, serialized in analog from 1963 to 1965. So it's old books. I read somewhere that Tolkien he hated Dune. He had a lot of problems with it.
Is that the Lord of the Rings guy, right?
Yeah, yep. Not Hobbit dude.
Wow. He has something that was a lot more popular. So I guess he's got some legs to stand on that. But
I would say both adaptations are very good. Lord of the Rings is incredible.
Oh, yeah.
The Hobbit, I even think, is really good.
I watched The Hobbit in theaters. I actually was surprised to hear that a lot of people didn't like The Hobbit.
Okay, I got a controversial question for you. Hobbit or Lord of the Rings? You have to pick one that you like better.
Probably Lord of the Rings. It's hard because, I watched The Hobbit first as a kid.
So
because it was coming out in theaters at the time, and we actually my mom decided we were old enough to watch it.
I'm going to throw myself on the grill here. I'm going with The Hobbit. And solely because Smaug is such an awesome villain.
He's pretty cool. They kind of the way they could have killed him off cooler, I guess. Instead of him he's just like, oh, I'm gonna go fuck up that town, I guess, and he flies off, leaves all those guys in his lair to just fuck around in there.
I guess I'll just
Yeah. So then he goes over there and then.
Well, no, but they have this special arrow.
He burns it down and he gets shot. So
no, there's this one special arrow and he has to make the shot. If he doesn't make it, they're done for. They can't kill the dragon. He has to hit it in the exact same spot that was hit.
Oh,
jeez.
Sorry.
You better freaking start muting.
Big Al, dude. Jeez.
I think he just tried to call me too.
What's he? He could be in town, I guess.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah.
But no, I like Smaug a lot. I think he's a strong character and he's freaking awesome.
No, he's sick. Yeah.
And I really love the main actor in The Hobbit.
He is. I love him in like every show I watch him in.
Sherlock.
What's his name? Yeah. He's in the UK Office. So, well, you had your controversial opinion. I'm saying that the UK Office is better than the US Office.
I'm staying out of this one. I don't know. I
love both the shows, but yeah, David Brent's funny. He's Jim in the UK Office. So,
okay.
Yeah. Well, technically, Jim is him from the. It should be the other way around, but.
Oh. Yeah,
because that one came first. But.
Did it come first?
The UK Office?
Yeah, the chicken or the egg.
The US Office is based on the UK Office.
That's crazy.
The UK Office only has like 3 seasons, though, I think. It's not very long, and it doesn't end very nicely. It's a little nice, but it doesn't end that nice.
Yeah.
But,
I don't know. I haven't seen him.
David Brent never has his good arc. He's just always a shithead through the whole show, and he becomes even more of a shithead at the end. So that it's kind of funny that way. But
yeah. I think that the second Home Alone is really good, but the ones after that are horrible. I haven't even seen. I've seen like the third one,
like direct-to-video. Yeah, sequels.
Yeah, they're horrible.
It's like Aladdin has a sequel, but who the hell watched that shit?
Yeah, nobody. Nobody too. That would have been sick.
Oh,
nobody.
Well, that's not an old one. That they probably will come out with Nobody too.
Give me the goddamn kitty cat bracelet, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
That was a good movie. I watched that one in theaters like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, I've seen that movie a fair amount myself.
Oh yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah. Yep.
Funny John Wick. That's all it is. But
Bob Odenkirk is incredible.
I love Bob. He's awesome.
Bob
Bobby.
Odenkirk.
Bobby Robert Odenkirk.
I think that they should try and get the original Marvel cast back. So I'm rewatching the old ones, like the first Iron Man. So freaking.
It's over though, dude. It's over. They shouldn't even make anymore. It's done. No more superhero movies. They should be done with them.
They should have ended at Endgame and just moved on to something else.
Because everything else that they've come out with, everybody's hated. So
yeah, some of the Spider-Man one with like all 3 Spider-Mans was kind of sick.
that was good, but that's kind of in its own separate universe, though. Kind of.
No, it's in that. It's in the same.
Well, it's kind of separate though.
No, it's the same. It's the same because that Spider-Man is in all the Marvel movies. He's in.
Yeah, but it's in the kinda. I mean, they bring all the universes together, so it's completely separate from the other Marvel.
The other
shit.
Spider-Mans, you mean?
Yeah, though the other Spider-Mans are separate, obviously.
What's your favorite Spider-Man iteration? Andrew Garfield.
That's tough.
Tobey Maguire, or what's that kid's name? Tom Holland.
Tom Holland.
Yeah. He sucks as Spider-Man. Controversial opinion. I know everyone probably says that, but I don't think he's a good Spider-Man. He's not a good Peter Parker.
Yeah, he's just. I thought he was okay. That's very controversial because everybody loves him. So.
He sucks at being Spider-Man. He's a good actor. He just sucks at being Spider-Man. Yeah. I think I've always hated him because when I was little, I loved the Peter Maguire Spider-Mans. I grew up watching those. And to me, that was
Tobey Maguire,
that was Peter Parker. And then I think Andrew Garfield did a pretty good job. And then
Tobey Maguire was the first one.
Yeah,
I like the Tobey Maguire one's the best too.
Yeah, same.
I mean, Willem Dafoe is the Goblin.
Yeah,
you can't beat him. You just can't beat that.
Yeah,
you can't do this to me.
Yeah.
I love Willem Dafoe.
Say your prayers, Spider-Man.
Should have painted his face green. He didn't need no mask.
Yeah, I love those Spider-Mans. I really like Miles Morales too, like the cartoon Spider-Man.
The animation in those is really cool.
It's really good. Yeah, I thought you were gonna disagree. I thought you'd be like, those are stupid. No, I hate those.
No, I thought it was good. I don't think I watched the second one, which I don't think the second one was as received as well.
All right,
didn't seem like it. Did you watch the second one?
Yeah, I love the second one. It's good. It's better than the first, in my opinion.
Is it really?
Yeah. Have you not seen it?
No.
We could watch that.
Yeah, I need to watch it.
I don't know if it was better than the first, but it's really good. It's up there for sure. I was gonna say, all right, I'm about to put myself on the grill again. The Robert Pattinson Batman was better than.
Well, that's just on the grill for me because I think most people agree with you.
I don't know, dude. People really love Christian Bale as Batman, which he's an amazing actor, phenomenal, one of my favorites. But
Christian Bale,
he did really good. It's not bad movies. It's just I like the Robert Pattinson Batman. If I had to pick, if I had to sit down and I'm picking a Batman movie, I'm probably picking the newest one. Mm-hmm. I love the feel of it and it's so dark and artsy. I like
the other ones. That was the first dark Batman was Christian Bale's Batman.
Well, yeah, but it's not quite the same feel. The city is light once.
I'm sorry, he doesn't literally live in a Dracula mansion. Christian Bale doesn't literally live in a Dracula mansion, so.
But he should. It's an expression of his inner.
He just loves
qualms.
bats. That guy just loves bats.
He's all about them bats.
Oh man. Well, yeah. Christian Bale, it's cool because in the first movie it goes through the whole backstory too. It's why he picked a bat as his thing, and because I mean he was afraid of, he had a traumatic experience as a kid, and that's what scared him. So he was gonna make criminals fear the image of a bat, you know,
a giant bat humanoid creature.
and it was cool because he learned all his fighting skills from like fucking monks up in the mountains. It was kind of cool.
That's
like,
a
just
pretty
a sick
played out trope, I would say.
Oh, how so? What other movies?
You go up and train. They always go up and train. I think Rambo did that, didn't he?
I don't think. No, I think the U.S. military just trained him up.
Or not. Maybe it was somebody else. I don't know. Some other.
Happens well.
Maybe not Rambo, but like
Kill Bill. I get. Well, yeah, Kill Bill. She goes up and trains with monks. I guess. You got me there. I guess.
No, and I love.
It's cool to have a
I like the
backstory
Christian Bale
and,
Batmans. I liked them a lot. Or the one I saw. I haven't seen the other ones yet. I need to. But the one I saw, I saw the first one with you, and it was good.
What's the difference between me and you? I don't wear hockey pants.
I haven't seen it.
That's like the second Christian Bale Batman. I'm pretty sure.
I gotta see that one. But I liked in
You haven't seen the Joker one?
which
Christian
one?
Bale Batman? Heath Ledger as Joker?
No, not yet.
Well, of course you don't like that one as much as. Oh my gosh, yeah. You have. That's like the best one out of the four. Well, I guess. Yeah, that's like the best one is the second one.
Okay.
Out of all of them.
Is that gonna put you in the hot seat for saying that?
No, not at all. Heath Ledger as Joker? No.
Yeah, I need to see it then.
I mean, of course, Scarecrow's good too, but it's not quite. Yeah, it's not. Not Heath Ledger is.
Well, nobody's as cool as the Riddler. All right, can't be the. No. You're doing it all wrong, Batman.
He was. I mean, I like that actor, but
I will say that he was a pretty goofy
cringe
villain.
in there.
Yeah,
He
a
was
little
pretty
bit of a
cringe.
goofy villain.
I hate that word too, but he was cringe.
He could have done better as the villain for sure, or they could have picked it better.
Yeah, we'll just have this guy in a gimp mask with some glasses on. He likes green, I guess. You know?
Yeah, I like those ones. Do you see Joker 2 is coming out?
No.
Have you seen the first one yet?
Yeah.
I like that one. It's good.
Pretty good, yeah.
You know what you get?
I like
you
the
get what you
setting.
fucking deserve.
The setting is pretty good. And,
When he shoots
yeah.
that guy. I forgot his name, but we just my wife and I just watched that recently. It's good.
Yeah.
It's really sad, but it's like kind of yeah.
The music to the whole thing.
What do you get when you get a man and society rejects him and treats him like garbage? You get what you fucking deserve. He just shoots him on live TV.
Well, what happened again to have him want to shoot him? Because he loved that show, right? If I remember. It's been a long time since I watched it. Because he really...
Are you planning on rewatching it, or should I just tell you?
Well, I'll rewatch it, but you can tell me. I've seen it before. But...
So he, he's like at a stand-up comedy
Yeah, because he
club,
loves
He can't like stop. He's trying to do stand-up comedy at this
He can't
place.
stop laughing.
He can't stop laughing.
Because of his condition.
His emotions, he can't. That's how he expresses any emotion. Mm-hmm. And so he can't. He's like up there trying to read, but he's like nervous, so he just can't stop laughing.
That sucks.
And then it got recorded, and then the guy put it on there. He's like, "Look at this guy! Look at this clown!" And like was making fun of him and like being a douchebag. And at first he was like, "I'm on there. That's me." Like he was all excited. And then
and then he starts tearing into him. Yeah.
Yeah, he's sitting down on the couch, and that guy's being a douche. And then he's like, "You get what you." He was gonna shoot himself on live TV, and then he shot him instead.
Oh man.
It's really good. I love Napoleon. What the hell is that name? His name.
I didn't like Napoleon.
No, his name, the actor.
Joaquin
Phoenix, yeah. He's freaking, of course everyone likes him, but
yeah.
he's such a good freaking actor.
Just didn't really agree with the Napoleon movie.
Oh, I thought it was awesome. It perfectly pointed out his weirdness with his badass battle strategy and like...
He wasn't that weird though.
He was a
real
weird
life.
freaking
He's
dude,
a little weird, but I mean, probably not more than other people at that time.
I don't know.
It's just crazy.
He's just French. That's what they do.
I mean, back in the day, the British, they were good propagandists, and literally a lot of people still believe that the propaganda they put out back then,
Shout out to our British listener.
back that long
apologies for this guy.
which is crazy.
I'm with you guys. F those French pig dogs.
The French were cool at one point.
Yeah.
And that was then.
That was when Napoleon was in
He was
charge.
actually a really cool guy. A lot of people hate him still nowadays, which is crazy.
He was just a conqueror. That's what everyone
Yeah.
did back then.
And honestly, he only started like a couple of his wars. Most of them were all levied against him,
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, I really like him as an actor. He does really good in Gladiator also.
Oh yeah, he is in Gladiator.
Yeah, he's
isn't
like he plays like the young emperor. I can't remember which one.
When I watched that for the first time, it pissed me off so bad when he stabs him before he goes out and fights him.
Yeah, I hated it. But then he still kills him.
Yeah. Well, he dies too, I guess, right?
Yeah, they both die.
It's sad.
Yeah.
Spoiler warning, I guess.
Yeah,
Too
go
late.
back and watch
You already
it.
listened to it.
Everything that we spoiled is like almost over 10 years old.
You should have watched it by now. It's a great movie.
Yeah, that movie's freaking awesome.
That movie's good.
It does make you angry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? One that I hadn't seen before, because for a little while I was on a kick of watching medieval movies, like trying to watch the classic ones I haven't seen.
Uh-huh.
So I had watched
Robin Hood Men in Tights.
I've seen that one, but a really long time ago. It's Army. Fuck, why can't I remember the name? It's the one where they're fighting over Jerusalem and shit.
Yeah, nobody's seen it. Nobody knows.
There's
what
a
you're
meme
talking
that
about.
was a recent meme about it that had the one guy on there, the leprosy guy, and he puts up his hand. There's a bunch of memes about it.
Nope. Not ringing any bells here.
Well, it's a really good movie. I hadn't seen it, and I watched it. Really good.
Was
And there's another, like I was scrolling through one of the streaming services and saw the Black Plague one. Because for some reason I got in a kick of researching the Black Plague again, and like getting deep into it.
That's so
And
depressing, dude.
There's a Black Plague like movie.
What a dark and depressing road.
And that one was pretty crazy. And then it turned, like, they go into this village, and they have, like, because, back then they all thought it was, like, because of witchcraft and shit. So they're like, there's this reports of this little village that they haven't been hit by the plague. Like, this is impossible. They're probably doing some shady shit over there. And then they send out these guys to this village, and, yeah, they go over there trying to look for crazy shit, and they end up it seems like they are doing crazy shit through the whole thing, and it turns out that the main chick that they think is the witch, she's like actually just doesn't, she's just not Catholic. So she's like trying to keep outsiders away, and so they're, yeah, like the one part they make, it looks like this chick has been dead and they bring her back from the dead. Uh-huh. But she tells the one guy that, because they're trying to get them to convert into their like village or whatever and worship her or something.
Sounds like you're trying to describe your dream to somebody.
It's hard. It's been a little while since I watched it.
I remember as a kid I saw this weird movie.
It was a crazy movie though.
I walked in on somebody watching it. It was just like I don't remember if it was in the 1800s, set in the 1800s, or set in like the medieval times, but there's like a house in the woods, and they have to put a bunch of salt on their windows because there's this huge nasty ogre that comes around. And like it can't get in if it's got salt on the windows. I have to look it up now, but
oh man,
that one I want to watch because I just remember, I have like weird faint memories of it. Like I got to see that again.
Oh, speaking of like goblins and shit, as a kid, the Spiderwick Chronicles. I
love that movie.
I hated that.
I've
movie
always
as a
loved
kid.
that movie.
It was too scary for me as a kid.
The block.
Yeah, as a kid, it freaked me out. It's like there's these like invisible goblin guys running around fucking shit up.
Yeah, you got that little glass eye,
Yeah.
which I thought was sick. I was like, that's badass.
Crazy. And they had that one kid that was in like every single movie back then.
Yeah,
Like what's he up to now?
he's in The Good Doctor, I think. Most
Oh,
recently.
that's right. That is that guy.
Yeah, and he's also
Yeah.
the show I was trying to get you to watch.
Bates Motel.
Yeah, so good. That's such a good show, dude. You gotta. I was actually just thinking about rewatching it. It's so funny. It's like weird. It's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know why. Like nowadays, he always plays somebody autistic, right? That's what
I
it
don't
seems
know.
like.
Well, it's because
The
he's
Bates
like
Motel guy
that
is
dude
like-
is like 30, like in his mid 30s or something, and he looks like he's
Yeah, he looks like
He looks
like
younger than I
23
do.
or something. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, he was in. Do you remember? Did you ever see? I've talked to people about this movie, and they're like, "Oh, I haven't seen it," which is like weird because I thought it was a big movie. But Arthur and the Mini Moys or whatever, the Mini People.
Oh,
What, dude? Am I the only one who's seen this movie?
Arthur and the Mini Moys.
Yeah, I swear.
I
dude.
gotta look it up. Maybe.
It's 100% a movie. So there, maybe we should watch that just to like. I gotta show it to you. Like you,
I gotta. Look
It's a
it up.
trip, dude.
Arthur and the Mini
Mini
Moys.
I'm pretty sure it's Mini Moys.
Moys.
Yes,
Mini
Moys.
Who's Arthur?
He's that kid.
Oh, I did watch that. Like
Yeah, and
as
that's
a kid.
the one like little miniature, really hot chick that takes him in. She's got like the elf ears and stuff. Like,
Oh my god! Yeah. This is like a movie I haven't seen in like
forever.
since I was like 5, probably. So
I've seen it a bunch because I
This
really
is
liked it
like-
as a kid.
I don't remember what it's about or anything, but I remember the cover and shit, and I'm sure I did watch it.
Yeah, it's awesome. He goes down there and he has
That's
to like
crazy.
he like has to go on an adventure and like trains and like gets armor, like bug armor and like cool swords and stuff and like
That's
fights
crazy,
giant
dude.
insects and stuff. It's like
There's quite a few movies about kids getting shrunk down and like being with people.
What's with that?
Yeah, there's like Fern Gully. You remember Fern Gully?
No, I haven't seen that.
Then there's the Ant Bully.
Aunt Bully, I remember that. He deserved that. He needed that.
I mean, but
He was a
who
punk.
hasn't bullied some ants? So that's the real question.
Yeah, I mean everybody has, but who knew that they had such a unique personalities
Vibrant
and-
culture and
Yeah, there was such
society
a
down
culture
there.
down there. That movie was awesome. I just remember like loving it as a kid.
Yeah, I just remember because he's getting like picked on or something, and then he's like, well, there's nobody smaller than him that he can pick on, so they like can't complete the cycle.
Yeah. So he just kicks the
fucking
ant. He
ants,
like
yeah.
I can't. Does he pee on the anthill or sprays water on
He
it?
probably
or something?
pees on.
All right, we're back. Sorry about that.
we just
Couple of
recorded a whole podcast.
Yeah, maybe
Pretty
2 of
much.
them.
It was the best content we've ever put out. It's gone forever now.
Yep. Sorry guys, you'll never get to see
never
it.
to be heard.
Yep.
So.
The lost episode.
Yep.
Maybe a group of pirates will find it one day, and then they'll go watch it in the movie theater.
You know, you watch replays back on our life, and you can dig it up. So, guys pissing on anthills.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Ant Bully. And then
Ant Bully.
You asked me just now about Small Soldiers.
Small Soldiers, yep.
I hadn't seen that one either.
Yeah, which as a kid, the army guys were way cooler than the mutant weird guys. But
Yeah.
Crazy you hadn't seen that one.
Yeah.
I go back, Fern Gully. You really haven't seen Fern Gully? That's
No.
one of the classics.
Let me look it up.
dude.
I haven't seen Small Soldiers 100%.
One of the classics. He gets shrunk down. And he's with these. They're trying to save the rainforest. It's like a propaganda movie against logging.
It's like a bat creature?
Oh, there's like a fruit bat.
That
and
guy?
He's one of the
These
characters.
weirdos?
Yeah, it's a classic, dude. You haven't seen that one.
I feel like maybe I have, but it's like one of those things you look at and you're like, it's uncannily
There's some of those
familiar.
like weird kids movies that are like almost too serious to be kids movies. Like you remember Secrets of Nymph?
No.
Secrets of Nim?
Huh? What?
Search it up. It's The Secret of Nim, I think. I haven't seen it in a long time. That I feel like you would. We watched it in school actually.
Is it like the? Has
It was like
mice
our
in
library. Yeah.
I haven't seen it. No.
You've never seen that one? That's one we have to
Dude,
watch.
what's that going on? That looks
holds
like
up.
Gunny, a demonic Gunny.
That's Nicodemus.
We don't like that.
It's like kind of creepy, the movie.
Yeah.
But it's really
You know what
cool.
one always like made me feel that way
Yeah.
was Ants.
Well, Ants is like a ripoff of Bug's Life.
I like Ants, but
Ants was
that's
good. Ants was like crazy.
it's just
though.
weird. Yeah,
It's super
It's
weird.
just super
but
weird and like
The design in Ants is, they look too uncanny.
yeah, look there.
Look 'em up again. They look too uncanny. The design's weird on them. A Bug's Life. Look at put them side by side.
Yeah, Fleck
A Bug's
or whatever.
Life is a way better design. But
Remember that sandwich they're crawling on? That made me so hungry as a kid.
the sandwich they're crawling on.
Yeah.
Ants or Bug's Life?
Ants, I think.
Probably Ants.
No, Bug's Life. It's Bug Life. 100%.
Is it? 'Cause
It's at the end of Bug's Life.
Because I watched Bug's Life not too long ago. I decided to watch it again. Because that's one
I forgot about the caterpillar dude.
Kid. Yeah.
I like him. Yeah.
He's got like a...
Oh, and the weird the
accent,
ladybug is like
too.
a dude. He's like, who's the guy?
Yeah, they're always picking on him too.
Yeah.
All the flies, yeah, they're fucking with him.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm just a ladybug.
That was good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah, I think my throat's about freaking shot for tonight.
Oh shit. That sucks that we lost some of our shit because it could have been
We
a longer
didn't.
episode.
There was some, but it wasn't a whole lot. It was like maybe a minute or two.
It was
Like
probably,
2-3
it was
minutes.
probably like 5 minutes, I bet.
I don't know.
Yeah. It was good shit, and then we kind of lost our steam after we realized we had an issue.
Yeah,
Wasn't
twice.
recording.
It happened twice.
Happened twice, yep.
But yeah,
That
no, we're
sucks.
back. Should get back on the schedule now, so stay on the
yeah.
lookout. Keep an eye out on YouTube for the
a
shorts.
good one.
Catch us on Spotify and anywhere else you might catch your podcasts.
Yeah.
And
Like and follow, tell your friends about us, you know.
yeah,
Let them know.
spread it
Get 'em on
around.
here.
Spread the
Spread-
love. You
spread
you
the
don't want to
love.
be selfish, do you?
No, don't just enjoy it yourself.
Don't
Get your
be
friends
selfish.
to enjoy it too. Don't gatekeep against the podcast, you know.
Don't be selfish. Share the podcast. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, we will be back. We
Yep,
will be
thank
back.
you.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
We love you. Bye.
Love you.